Hi, Joe Cerrone. Welcome to CAD 116 and our weekly Zoom classroom meeting. This week we will be working on lab number 5, which is this bolt pattern using a rectangular array, or you can choose to create the same drawing or another bolt pattern drawing with a circular array. That would be our mechanical option. Or you can choose to draw the site plan drawing, which would be, it's not really an architectural, it's really more of a landscape designer type of a drawing. So with that, the completed drawings will look like this. Here's our landscaping design. Here's our base plate for our mechanical drawing assignment. And then here's our circular array drawing. Here's the PowerPoint for Chapter 5, Basic Objects. We want to look at basic line conventions, working with layers, how layers are used, how we manage them, and working with design standards. When we talk about design standards, we're talking about line types, line weights, and just basic conventions. And so as we look at line standards, we'll be working with this ASME Y14.2 standard convention, which talks about how our drawing should look, what line weights we should use, and then how that relates to orthographic drawing, or basically creating blueprints. And so here's an example. We have all our terminology, and so the vocabulary will improve as we look at using phantom lines, center lines, hidden lines to communicate how this mechanical part operates. We'll look at how to work with layers, and we set up our drawings so that everybody's drawings are standardized so that everybody can work together. And so if one student does one component, another student does another component, etc., when we put those components together, the colors are the same, the line weights are the same, the text heights are the same. So we have some standardization across the board. And we go through with the layer commands and how to add the line types, how to set the line weights, and what those line types and line weights mean. Design Center is a tool that you can use to manage your content. So you can bring layers in, you can bring in blocks and symbols, and the books does a good job of introducing you to that. So with that, back to our main splash page. I'm going to keep our meeting somewhat short today. If we take a look at our drawings here, here's our video for how to create the rectangular array. Back to the main splash page. Here's our video for the circular array or the polar array. Back to the main splash page. And then here's our site plan with 3 videos, part 1, part 2, and part 3. And we also have the blueprints for those. So complete lab 5. You can choose one drawing, turn it into the Dropbox, and then we will grade that and give you feedback. Okay, that concludes our weekly Zoom classroom meeting for today. I will post this video, stop the recording, and open things up for questions.